Hello, this is David. I wanted to get this down in writing here. Let me get it down here.
Listening.
Play.
Play to David Crossett. You at a 0169@yahoo.com. To my children, my dearest children, as I write this, I want you to know how deeply I love each of you and how profoundly I hope for your happiness and fulfillment. Life is a journey, full of beauty and challenges, and I feel compelled to share with you some lessons I've learned over the years. These are not rules to live by but guiding principles to help you navigate life with wisdom, grace, and integrity. They draw from timeless truths taught by the world's great spiritual and philosophical traditions, blended with my own reflections. Understand the role of hardship. Life will not always be easy. There will be moments when you feel tested, broken, or lost. These moments, though painful, often teach us the most. Challenges are not obstacles meant to stop you but opportunities to grow and discover your strength. As the Quran reminds us, verily, with hardship comes ease. Similarly, Buddhist teachings emphasize that suffering, or dukkha, is an inherent part of life but also the path to enlightenment. By understanding and embracing this truth, you can transform pain into wisdom and despair into hope. The Urantia book reinforces this idea, teaching that the greatest affliction in the cosmos is never to have been afflicted. Hardship forces us to look inward, to question our assumptions, and to grow in ways we might never have imagined. Remember, every trial you face has the potential to make you wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. Be kind and compassionate. Kindness is a universal language that transcends barriers and touches hearts. Treat others with compassion, even when it's difficult. Jesus taught, love your neighbor as yourself, and Buddha echoed this sentiment, encouraging us to cultivate loving kindness, metta toward all beings. Islam reminds us that kindness is a mark of faith, and the Bhagavad Gita calls on us to see the divine in everyone. There will be times when people may not deserve your kindness, but remember that kindness reflects your character, not theirs. Live this principle daily, and you will not only enrich the lives of others but also find deep joy and peace within yourself. True compassion arises from understanding that we are all interconnected, sharing in the joys and struggles of existence. Pursue knowledge and wisdom, never stop learning. The world is vast, full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Seek knowledge not just for the sake of knowing but to better understand yourself, others, and the universe. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that self-knowledge is the highest form of understanding, while the Quran encourages the pursuit of knowledge as an obligation. Buddhism reminds us that wisdom, prajna, is one of the key paths to enlightenment. Learn from books, people, and experiences. Ask questions, challenge assumptions, and remain curious. The Urantia book emphasizes that faith transforms the unreal into the real, highlighting the importance of applying knowledge in meaningful ways. Education is not confined to classrooms, it is a lifelong endeavor. Use what you learn to grow in wisdom and to contribute positively to the world. Value integrity and honesty. Always be honest, even when it's difficult. Integrity is the foundation of trust, and without trust, relationships and reputations crumble. As the Bible teaches, the truth will set you free. Live in a way that aligns with your values, and never compromise your principles for temporary gains. Success earned through deceit is hollow, while success rooted in integrity brings lasting fulfillment. The Bhagavad Gita teaches that actions performed without selfish intent lead to the highest good. Let your honesty be a light that guides others. Cultivate resilience. Life's unpredictability requires resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt, recover, and thrive despite setbacks. When you encounter failure, don't let it define you. Instead, see it as a stepping stone to success. Buddhism teaches that life is impermanent and ever-changing. Accepting this truth allows us to move through challenges with grace. Believe in your ability to overcome obstacles and remain hopeful, even when circumstances seem bleak. As long as you persevere, you will find a way forward. Prioritize relationships. Life's greatest joys often come from meaningful relationships. Cherish your family, friends, and loved ones. Invest time and effort into nurturing these bonds, as they will sustain you during life's highs and lows. Be present with those you care about, listen deeply, and express your love often. The Quran advises, and we have enjoined upon man care for his parents, emphasizing the importance of familial bonds. The time you spend with loved ones will become the memories you treasure most. Balance ambition with contentment. It is important to have goals and aspirations, but do not let ambition consume you. Remember to find contentment in the present moment. Gratitude is key to happiness. As the Urantia book states, happiness ensues from the recognition of truth because it can be acted out, it can be lived. Appreciate what you have, even as you strive for more. True success lies not in material wealth but in finding balance between striving and being. The Bhagavad Gita advises detachment from the fruits of your labor, teaching that peace comes from acting without selfish desire. Serve others. A life lived solely for oneself is a life unfulfilled. Seek ways to help others, whether through small acts of kindness or greater commitments to your community. Jesus exemplified this through his life of service, teaching, "Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." The Bhagavad Gita extols selfless action, karma yoga, and the Quran highlights that charity is among the noblest deeds. Service brings purpose and reminds us of our shared humanity. Stay true to yourself. The world will try to mold you, but never lose sight of who you are. Embrace your uniqueness, for it is your greatest strength. Listen to your inner voice and follow your convictions, even when they go against the tide. Authenticity is liberating and the foundation of a life lived without regret. As the Buddha taught, the only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Be brave in the face of criticism, and trust that living authentically will bring you peace. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to anger or resentment only harms you. Forgive others, not because they always deserve it, but because you deserve peace. The Bible teaches, "Forgive as the Lord forgave you," while Buddhism emphasizes letting go of anger to free the mind. Similarly, Islam calls for forgiveness as a virtue of the strong. By releasing grudges, you unburden yourself and create space for healing and growth. Develop spirituality. Life's deeper meaning often lies beyond the physical and material. Cultivate a connection with your spiritual self, whether through prayer, meditation, or reflection. The Bhagavad Gita advises meditative focus as a path to inner peace, while the Quran highlights the power of prayer in grounding the soul. The Urantia book emphasizes that spirituality is about aligning with higher truths and values. Faith can provide guidance, solace, and strength in times of uncertainty. Embrace change. Change is inevitable, and resisting it only creates suffering. Embrace life's impermanence, and learn to adapt with grace. Each season of life brings new opportunities for growth and renewal. As the Buddha said, nothing is permanent except change. Let go of what no longer serves you, and welcome the unknown with courage and curiosity. Lead with love. Above all, let love be your guide. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It heals wounds, bridges divides, and inspires greatness. Love yourself, for self-love is the foundation of all other love. Love others, even when it is difficult, for love has the power to transform. And love life, with all its imperfections and beauty, for it is a gift. As the Urantia book reminds us, love is the greatest of all spirit realities. Final thoughts. My dear children, life is a precious journey. It will challenge you, surprise you, and bless you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Hold on to these principles as a compass to guide you through both calm and stormy seas. Remember, you are never alone. You are surrounded by love, and you have within you all that you need to live a life of purpose and joy. Take these words to heart, but also take time to discover your own truths. Life is not about following someone else's path but about forging your own. Wherever your journey takes you, I hope you find peace, love, and fulfillment. Know that I am always with you in spirit, cheering you on and loving you endlessly. Skipping signature. End of email. Listening.
Stop. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this particular video. It speaks for itself.